This video is brought to you by Smugglers Run Gaming, growing and organizing competitive gaming communities. Check them out at facebook.com/Smugglers Run Gaming. Tonight at Monday Night Dice, we're doing an alternate format that we do when the meta starts getting a little stale. We are bringing 40 card decks, we have 40-point teams, and 40-minute rounds. So prepare yourself to see something different, a wide range of decks, and even some jank. Welcome back to Dice Commando. This is round 2 of our 40-40-40 event tonight. On our left we have Erik playing OG Palp and Bib Fortuna, and on our right we have Mike, who we saw in the last round with his E. Cassian 3-wide partisans. So we're going to do our roll off, and it does look like Mike's going to win it. So he'll get to choose between his battlefield, which is the landing zone, where you get to re-roll any number of dice and then resolve one of them, and then the Outer Rim Outpost, which Erik is running, which is of course $1 and a card. So Mike chooses to take Erik's and take the 2 shields. He's not going to be outclaiming this Palp deck, so Palp rolls in with a 2 gun and a 2 shield. So for those not familiar, Bib Fortuna has 2 special sides. His special says roll a die on another one of your characters into the pool. That's why Erik's deck is so brutally potent, is because in the ideal world you could of course resolve Palpatine's dice 4 times within a single round. Mike brings in his partisan, who rolls a discard. Erik quickly plays Outmaneuver. That gives him 1 resource upon claiming the battlefield. Ouch! Negotiate to take away both the Palp die. That's a good card against Palp. Okay, in comes Bib with $1 and a blank. Mike's going to play his scrap heap so he can start making some money. Bib takes $1. Fast hands on Cassian, another outmaneuver. Erik's going to be rolling in the money here. Alright, here comes Cassian for a 2 gun and a 1 discard. Right. Fast hands is the 2 into the 2 gun into Palpatine, and then there will be 1 indirect. And then Erik will need to discard 3 cards from the top of his deck for the 3x partisan ability. So the indirect goes on to Bib, and 1, 2, 3, hone skills, 4 speed, and abandon all hope. Erik doubts the Cassian die, which rolls a discard. So discard 1 and another indirect. Ooh, gets the resilient. That hurts. Alright, so Erik claimed, took the money. Alright, Jedi Partisan rolls in with a 2 indirect. The other one rolls in with a blank. Mike pitches to re-roll, gets a $1, deals the 2 indirect, takes the $1. Okay, so Palp is now at 3, Bib is now at 3. Bib has 6 health remaining, Palpatine of course has 12 health remaining. Erik is now at $6, can pretty much do whatever he wants, but Mike was the clear winner of that round. However, Rise Again is definitely a thing. Right, 2 for the Relby. That'll do some work. So do note that there is a special rule tonight in effect that there's no board wipes, meaning thermals, etc. have been banned, and if you are playing with one of those, they can only do damage to up to 3 characters, just as a 4 speed was. Alright, so Mike brings in his Cassian. Immediately fast hands the 2. 1 indirect goes on to Bib, the 2 will go into Palp. Just waiting for the tokens, there we go, and then Erik will lose 3 off the top, so a Truce, Hidden Motive, and Force Illusion. Alright, here comes Palp. He does get a Relby. 2 gun on the Relby, but he gets a 2 shield on Palp and a 1 money on Palp. See if Mike can control that die, otherwise he's going to take damage on 3 of his characters. So he entangles, pays 2 to entangle the palp money and the 2 gun on the Relby. Cunning comes down. Ooh, that's potentially 5 dice of palp, 5 palp die resolutions. Okay, Mike brings in a partisan, or thinks twice about it. Alright, so your friends and lows. Got an endurance, another Relby, and a dark ritual. Here comes Bib with a disrupt. There's a special on the cunning, and it looks like actually that special is on Bib, and then a 1 money on the cunning. Alright, here comes that partisan with a 2 indirect. Palp takes 1/2 shields and deals 2 damage, as Mike chooses. Puts 1 on partisan, 1 on the other partisan. Alright, partisan comes in with another 2 indirect. Alright, in comes another palp die as per the Bib Fortuna, which rolls a 3 for 3 gun. Oh, there's a garbage shoot with that last one. Remove the damage die. Can remove up to 2, of course there's only 1 out there. Alright, a focus and a blank. So Erik will be able to, or his pitches reroll for that focus blank, so he'll be able to get another palp die out here with the Bib. 4 indirect, 1/2 shields on Erik's side, and then he'll put the remainder into Bib, who's now at 6. Goes ahead and focuses to that special. Mike does have $2. Now we see Mike's got to negotiate his hand. I think it's probably best to save that for the next turn. I can see what's going through his head here, but oh, he already showed what he wants to do. Oh, but he's got easy pickings as well. I see. So Mike is mulling over his actions here. He's just going to discard Erik's last card, which is the Relby. Erik will claim, take 1/2 for the outmaneuvers. 1 indirect dealt on palp then from the discard. And we'll go into the next round to reset. Now keep in mind, Mike did show that negotiate, so Erik does know that he has it. Okay, so we see a force speed, a bait and switch, and all in. I missed the last card in Erik's hand. We know Mike has the easy pickings that we saw, as well as the negotiate. Alright, so here comes Cassian to fast hands another 2 likely into palp, and then 1 indirect, and then he'll lose 3 cards from the top. Blackmail, overconfidence, and endurance. Alright, there's a resilient for 2. Yeah, this relatively low health pool that Erik has is not going to stand up well to the indirect damage onslaught here. Right, discards a card, deals an indirect. Right, hasty exit. And then 1 indirect. Puts it on to Palp, who's now at 9. Here comes Palpatine. And he does not roll well. He does get the 4-speed special. Relby does show a 2, but it's a 2 discard and a 2 shield on Palpatine. Here's Mike's action. Nothing to pick there. He knows if he 4-speeds, he's going to lose a lot of removal opportunity. Does he have anything just to remove the 4-speed is the question. Yep, so he does. He entangles, takes away the 4-speed in the Relby. Mike's been able to stay on top of this pretty well this game. So there's a that is the Cunning special, and then a Bib focus and a Bib money. Alright, Partisan rolls in for 2. That cunning special, of course, is effectively just a bib special, right? Okay, Baton switches into a special, into an all-in. Oh, very nice play. So focuses that all-in play is brutal. So he's going to focus Palpatine to the 3. And he's going to resolve the Palpatine die for 3 into the Partisan, and then Mike has to deal 2 damage elsewhere, which looks like he takes on the Cassian shields. Well, thinks it over. He's going to put it onto maybe the middle Partisan. Actually, he just puts it all onto the 1 Partisan. Okay. And then takes 2 shields. Erik takes 2 shields to deal 2 more. He puts 1 onto the Partisan and, yep, this one onto the other healthy Partisan. Resolves a special to roll in a Palp die to get a 2 discard. Resolves a special to roll in a Palp for a blank. And then pitches 2 cards. And now he's out of dice to resolve, but there's still 2 more damage that need dealt. Gets the Diplomatic Protection and the Easy Pickings, and the 2 go into the Cassian shields. That was a sweet little play. Would have been a lot sweeter, of course, had he rolled money, but it was still pretty nice. Alright, Partisan comes in with a Disrupt. Right. Erik claims. Mike gets to go to work. 2 indirect, so there's 4 more indirect. So let's do the quick count. So Palp's at 9, so he has 6, he has 2 shields, effective 8, and Bib has 2, so effective 10. Alright, Mike drops a second chance. He'll deal the 4 indirect. 2 go onto the shields, and then what, maybe puts them into Palpatine. So Palpatine's now at 11. Yeah, Bib is, that's a tough call, because Bib is effectively a Palpatine, kind of. The problem is Erik has to get Palpatine out, resolve Palpatine before Bib becomes useful. And I think with that fast hands that Bib might be in trouble. Alright, so here comes Palpatine. So a blank on the 4-speed, a blank on the Relby. We do see a 2-gun on Palp, and then a 2 discard. Oh man. Rigged detonation. That's going to be 5 indirect. And that's it. Now Erik concedes. Good game, Mike. Good job. We'll see you guys back here very shortly for round 3. Thanks for watching.